So if you think about a cereal box, that is a cuboid. So whatever cereal you have, that is the cuboid, the shape of that box. Now, if you cut open the box and lay it out flat, that is the net. That is the shape made when the 3D shape is laid out flat. It will look like one of these 4 pictures here. Now, you've got to decide which one of these 4 pictures will make the net and which ones won't. Now, some people will be able to look at these and just know which ones will make the net and which ones won't. Other people struggle to visualize what is going on. And if you're struggling to visualize what's going on, have a go at drawing out the shape on paper or card, cut it out and then fold it, and can you make a cuboid? If it makes a cuboid, you give it a tick. If it doesn't make a cuboid, then you don't do anything. Now, the traditional net of a cuboid looks like this. So here's the front of your cereal box, here's the side of your cereal box, and then the back of the cereal box, and then the other side, and then you've got a top and bottom, or whichever way round you want to think about it. So you've got pairs of sides. So this side here is the same as this one here. These 2 here come as a pair, and these 2 here come as a pair. So these could be the sides, top, bottom, front and back, or whichever orientation you want to think about it. But once you've got your net drawn out here, it's important to think about how it would fold together. Now, in the exam, you're not going to have time to draw this out, cut it out, and then fold it in the exam to say which ones make the net and which ones don't. So you need to think about the edges. So this edge and this edge here would come together and fold up to make a side. So you can see how they would connect. Similarly on the other side, these 2 here would fold together. The back, you've got these 2 here, which will also fold together, and these 2 here will fold together. So that will give you the base of the cuboid. You've got the front, you've got the back, you've got the 2 sides, and this bit here will be the lid or the top, and this lid here, okay, will connect with this one over here. You've got the top and the top here, which will connect, so these 2 will come around to make a complete shape, so to make it into the complete cuboid. These 2 on the left hand side will connect, and this one and here on the right hand side will also connect. So you can see that all the sides have been connected together and it will form the cuboid. Now, none of these shapes look like the traditional cuboid net. So you've got to work out which ones of these will fold together to make the cuboid. Press pause. Have a go at working out which ones it is, whether that is just looking at it and knowing the answer or making it and seeing which ones work and which ones don't, and then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Fantastic. So if we look at this first shape here, we've got 4 rectangles here, very similar to here. So these will fold round and that will make the main body of it. But you've got your shape here on the end, you've got a rectangle here like I have on this one here, but instead of this one being on the right hand side as in the traditional one, it is next to it. So you've got 2 small squares. Now the 2 small squares in this case are the top and the bottom. And you can see the top and the bottom are not connected to each other. So because the top and bottom aren't connected to each other, they can't be next to each other in this diagram. So this first one is not a net. This next one here, we've got to think about the sides. So which pairs will join together? And you will actually find when we look at the sides, this one will become a net, and I'm going to show you why. So these 2 here will pair up, the 2 here will pair up, these 2 along here will pair, these 2 on the right hand side will pair together. This one and this one, as once these 2 have been connected, then these 2 blue ones will connect. These 2, you can see here on the 4, that's like these 4 here, the top one and the bottom one, but this is just going sideways, so this one will connect round to here, leaving these last 2 here, which will connect to make the cuboid. The next one here, if you look at this side here and look at the connection here, and look at the connection on the right hand side, you can see that this one will fold in on the right, and this one from the left will fold in, and you'll see they'll overlap. And because they overlap, this one won't be a net. This last one will be a net, and I'll show you why it will be a net. It's because these 2 will connect, these 2 here connect, these 2 here connect, so they're the easy ones, seeing where the connection is. Now this one, once these two have connected here, this one and this one here will connect a bit like up here. So these two have connected, so the two blue ones connect. So same, just upside down, the two purple ones connect. Similarly on the other side, once these two yellow ones have connected, these two blue ones connect to each other. The two outside ones here are like this blue one here on the top and the bottom. So on the left hand side and the right hand side, same as this one here across the four. And then this one here will come around and connect with this one here once it's all connected, and that will make the complete cuboid. It is very tricky to spot what is going on with these, so I've tried to colour coordinate the edges to see which ones will stick together to show you how they will work to make the cuboid. If you're struggling, draw it out, cut it out, and then see how they fit together to make the cuboid. Obviously in the exam you won't get time to do that, but make sure that you can visualize it or have a good idea as to which ones will work and which ones don't work. Give yourself a big tick if you got those correct. Well done. The mark scheme on this question says up to 2 marks for 2 boxes correctly ticked and no incorrect boxes ticked. So it should look like this, just the bottom one and the one second down should give you the mark. If it is incorrect, award 1 mark for 2 boxes ticked correctly and 1 incorrect box, or 1 box correctly ticked and no incorrect boxes. So that will give you 1 mark out of the 2 marks. So make sure you've marked off 2. If you have made a mistake, then you can possibly get 1 mark. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at math.